Do you love games where you can craft, explore, and personalize your gameplay? Or maybe life sim RPGs that pull you in with their unique and exciting stories? And let's not forget those cozy, relaxing games with just the right sprinkle of magic and whimsy. If any of that sounds like your kind of game, you're in the right spot. This week, we're diving into fresh game demos, exciting announcements, and updates for fan-favorite indie and major titles. We'll also take a closer look at some delightful highlights from the wholesome snack, the Game Awards. So let's jump right into it. First up is Wylde. This cozy new adventure game invites you to a peaceful but meaningful journey where even the smallest actions can create big change. You play as a tiny creature called a Muri, exploring a magical forest taken over by corruption. Your goal is to clean up the mess, help the creatures living there, and bring life back to the land. The game combines relaxing tasks with light problem solving, where you'll use your water gun to clean up the environment, clear away corruption, and even help out the forest's creatures. As you work, you'll see the forest come back to life. Flowers bloom, colors brighten, and the wildwoods transform into something beautiful again. Wylde is perfect for players who enjoy slow-paced, calming adventures with a touch of creativity. It's about taking your time, exploring nature, and making a positive impact. Next up is A Week in the Life of a Social Giraffe. If you've ever felt the urge to avoid small talk at all costs, then this unique point-and-click adventure game might be for you. The game follows Giraffe, an introverted character who enjoys simple pleasures like listening to lo-fi music, sipping on matcha, and caring for his plants. But there's one catch. He's so anxious about talking to people that his head might actually explode if someone strikes up a conversation. The game tasks players with navigating Friendly City, a place bursting with overly chatty residents, while avoiding any and all social contact to keep Giraffe safe. Across a week of seemingly mundane tasks like grocery shopping, working out, and visiting the laundromat, you will solve puzzles, sneak past cheerful townsfolk, and master the art of distraction. With a story that's oddly relatable, A Week in the Life of a Social Giraffe offers a cozy and comedic escape for anyone who's ever needed a break from socializing. Moving on, we have Piece by Piece. In this cozy new game, you'll take over your grandpa's old repair shop and turn it into a bustling hub for fixing, painting, and reselling all kinds of interesting items. In Piece by Piece, your job is to piece together everything, from antiques to favorite mugs, each with its own fun little puzzle. You'll also grow berries in your backyard to mix into colorful paints, and use those paints to customize your creations and add your own personal touch before selling them to earn some extra cash. The game also lets you decorate the shop with furniture, rugs, and little touches that reflect your style. With its mix of creative projects, cozy vibes, and a sprinkle of local gossip from the townsfolk, Piece by Piece feels like the perfect game to settle into after a long day. Then we have Doronko Wanko. After launching on PC earlier this year, this charming mess-making adventure is adding new dog breeds for the Switch version this spring 2025. And those will also be available as DLC for PC players. In this game, you play as an adorable, mischievous pup whose mission is to create as much mess as possible in a perfectly clean house. Whether you're splashing through muddy puddles, knocking over wine and coffee, or running across countertops, the goal is simple: turn the pristine into chaotic, colorful mayhem. The game is full of playful features, like using appliances to spread dirt even further, or equipping fun tools like mess cannons for extra chaos. Your muddy escapades rack up imaginary cleaning bills, but who could stay mad at such a cute little troublemaker? So, whether you're looking for a relaxing break or introducing someone new to gaming, Doronko Wanko delivers fun for all ages. Next up is Loftia. Its latest trailer introduces Neighborhoods, a feature that's all about building connections and creating a sense of community. With Neighborhoods, you can link your floating island to others, forming small clusters around a shared hub. Whether it's farming, decorating your space, hosting a hangout, or just vibing with friends, Neighborhoods give you a cozy place to connect, whether with people you already know or brand new friends. The world of Loftia has so much more to explore. You can grow crops using eco-friendly techniques, craft tools and furniture from upcycled materials, go on group adventures, and even adopt adorable animal companions. Plus, the game is all about working together to build a brighter, sustainable future through community projects. If you're into relaxed, creative gaming with a wholesome vibe, Loftia sounds like the perfect place to unwind. Up next is Cattle Country. This slice-of-life cowboy farming game is heading to PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch in early 2025 alongside its PC release. In Cattle Country, you live the dream of a rancher where you'll spend your days raising cattle, crafting your home, and farming the land. The game's world is full of warmth and charm. You'll get to know the locals, help out with their stories, and become part of the community. You can even find romance with one of 18 characters, turning your frontier story into something personal. And if you're feeling bold, you can explore the wilderness, track wildlife, or mine for precious treasures hidden deep underground. With its mix of cozy, slow-paced farming and thrilling Wild West adventures, Cattle Country offers an escape to a simpler, more adventurous time. Now let's move on to Wylde Society. In this new game, you'll step into the shoes of Vivian Wylde, a graceful witch and socialite living in the bustling town of Fairhaven during the early 1900s. At the heart of the game is your boarding house, where you'll renovate and decorate it to create a welcoming space for all sorts of guests. Some might only stay for a little while, but others could end up making Fairhaven their home with your help. Another big part of Wylde Society is hosting fancy events like tea parties, dinners, and elegant balls, where you'll plan everything from the menu to the guest list. And how things play out is up to you. Will you bring people together, stir up a little drama, or spark some romance? The choice is yours. There's also a mystical side to the game, where you can connect with spirits and help them with their unfinished business during seances. And then we have Chef RPG. The latest patch adds some thoughtful improvements where the text is now easier to read and the menus have been resized to work better on smaller screens. If you're into farming, there's good news. Clearing fully grown plants now gives you extra ingredients. Plus, you can now customize your controls to better suit your playstyle. The developers also fixed some common issues, like the fishing minigame that sometimes got players stuck, and made other small tweaks to keep things running smoothly. Looking ahead, they're planning to make restaurant management even more fun, with new features like serving dishes and upgrading your fridge to store more ingredients, something I'm personally looking forward to. Whether you want to explore for rare ingredients, master the art of cooking, or connect with the town's quirky characters, this game lets you take things at your own pace. It's a relaxing, open-ended adventure that keeps getting better with every update. Moving on, we have Everhome. Patch 1.0.11 brings some helpful quality-of-life improvements and bug fixes to make your time on the island even smoother. If you've been adventuring with a controller, you'll be happy to hear about the new auto-aim feature, which ensures your tools will now target the right objects automatically. No need to be perfectly aligned. Plus, there's a visual indicator to show what you're about to interact with, making gameplay more intuitive. Another big change is the removal of energy penalties for missed actions. Now, tools like the pickaxe or fishing rod only use energy when they succeed, so no more wasting stamina for digging or chopping in the wrong spot. If you're new to Everhome, it's a cozy RPG about Lily, a girl searching for her missing sister. Her journey takes her to a mysterious island full of secrets, where she'll build a home, form bonds with locals, and explore dungeons for rare treasures. Whether you're unraveling the island's mysteries, or just soaking up its charm, this update makes life in Everhome even more enjoyable. Up next is Potion Craft. The Enchanted Garden 2.0 update gives you more control over your garden. Now you can plant and grow your own ingredients by watering and managing them. The garden also expands with new areas like the pond, cave, and crystal grotto, letting you gather unique resources beyond plants. A new talent system has been added, with over 50 talents to unlock and experiment with. You can now also rearrange your shop, add decor, and display potions to make your space truly unique. There's even a difficulty selection with modes ranging from Explorer for a laid-back vibe to Suffering for those who love a hardcore challenge. Other updates include new characters, merchants, music tracks, and even a wine base for potions with different mechanics. Legendary recipes have been rebalanced to reduce grind, making them easier to craft. Whether you're just starting your alchemy journey or revisiting as a seasoned alchemist, the Enchanted Garden 2.0 update promises to add new depth and charm to your gameplay. Next up is Naiad. This soothing adventure game is now available on PC, Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation. If you're in Europe, the Switch version arrives on December 23. This game invites players to take a peaceful swim down a mysterious river, connecting with animals and uncovering little secrets. In Naiad, you learn to move like the creatures of the water, swim like a duck, dive like a fish, and even dash like a frog. What makes Naiad special is its focus on relaxation and connection with nature. Along the way, you'll help animals find their way, sing to make flowers bloom, and even face challenges as you protect the river from pollution. The game's calming visuals and sound design create an immersive experience that feels like flowing through a real river. Whether you're diving into its unique art style or enjoy the emotional journey of growth, Naiad is all about taking things slow and savoring the beauty of nature. So if you're looking for a game to unwind with, this might just be the perfect pick. And then we have Pine: A Story of Loss. This new indie game just came out and is truly something special. It's a short, wordless game about a woodworker who's trying to cope with losing his wife. The story unfolds through beautiful hand-drawn animation and gentle music, letting you step into his world without a single word spoken. In the game, you'll help the woodworker with simple tasks like gardening and gathering wood. One of the most touching parts is the carving mechanic. As you play, the woodworker turns his memories into wooden carvings. These creations are a way for him to hold on to these special moments and keep his wife's memory alive. With its calm atmosphere, heartfelt story, and hand-drawn art, Pine: A Story of Loss feels like a quiet hug in game form. That wraps up this week's update. Were there any games that caught your attention? Cozy games are like a calming retreat, letting you build, explore, and relax on your own terms. They're full of heartwarming stories and creative gameplay that feels uniquely special. In this video, I've shared my top picks for cozy and farming games, highlighting the characters, touching narratives, and standout features that make these titles so memorable. If you're into these kinds of games as much as I am, you won't want to miss this. So click on the video and stay awesome, gamers!